Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is Raenelle-Lee. This is my channel and you should subscribe to my channel. So I am so excited for this video for two reasons. First of all, I am going to be going through some of the lessons that I have learned during this lockdown, quarantine, whatever you want to call it. And the reason I'm so excited to talk about it is because I feel like, you know, this pandemic, obviously, it is a negative thing. So for us to kind of look at the more positive things and to take stuff from this whole experience and really learn something from it and grow from it is one of the best things ever. So I'm kind of here to just bring another perspective. But I'm not here by myself because this video is a collab with another Trini YouTuber by the name of Baker. So y'all, after you watch this video, head over to her channel and you know she's gonna go through some of the stuff that she has learned as well during this period, and we're just here to bring some positive vibes to the whole pandemic.
I'm still going up, I'll show you I'm not broken, I'm still going. Oh, didn't you know I'll be my own redemption?
So one of the first things that I have learned during this pandemic is allow yourself to be scared. I'll just allow yourself to be scared. A lot of people like to make you feel like, you know, because you are scared to get the virus, like you are a coward, you are paranoid about the situation. If you're one of those persons, let me let you know one time, this is a pandemic. A lot of people lost their lives because of this virus. A lot of families are currently grieving because they have lost family members. Don't be hard on yourselves because someone is calling you paranoid. Okay, well, if I'm paranoid, okay, period. I feel so much better now just having gone through that period, okay? So don't let anyone make you feel like something is wrong with you because you were scared of a virus that killed so many people. That is natural. I have also learned that you really should, and I know this is cliche, everybody talks about it, but it's so important to appreciate the little things, or the things that we don't see as, you know, like a big deal. For example, freedom. Now, when I say freedom is not a big deal, it's like you don't really think about these things. But y'all, our freedom was basically taken away in like boom. For example, just going to buy a little KFC, going to buy a little double, standing up and eating the doubles. I don't do that, but a lot of people, that's our culture, and they do that, and literally that was taken away from us so fast, and a lot of people obviously were not expecting it. Something like freedom we took for granted. Appreciate your family, your friends. Appreciate your family is another thing. Like, that is so important. Like, you know my little cousin Abriel, and sometimes when I go to work I go to their house after, and it is still so hard because I cannot get to hug my cousin and kiss my cousin because I have to be very careful with the virus. So something simple as that, and I'm watching her and like I wish I could just hug her up, and it it's just so difficult because sometimes we take these things for granted. I go by them and I always want to hug my Abri. Y'all, I love my little cousin, right? And just the fact that I cannot like just embrace her, we just have to be very careful, and it's just very difficult just not being able to be normal. Another thing that I have learned is that it literally takes something like a quarantine period or like a pandemic and a lockdown for me to recognize that not that I didn't know that I had stuff to learn, but like during this period I have learned so much about so many different things, and it's like I could have learned all these things before this whole virus came along, but I never took the time to sit down. I was always like doing something, I was always going to work doing something, but I have learned so many things and I have really improved my skills. A lot of people commented on my video and say, you know, your editing is getting better. I heard a lot of people say your quality is looking so good. You know, I get so many different comments, and it really goes to show that I have been taking in everything that I have learned. I've been applying it, and even after this period I want to be able to make time to learn. Always make time to learn whatever interests you, whether it is YouTube, it could be Instagram, it could be you being a photographer, videographer, a doctor, whatever you are, it doesn't even matter. There's always something to learn. Always remember that there's always something to learn. Another thing that I've taken for granted is my country. I've always, is like, how to put it, I've always had my doubts about our government, our country. You know, you always hear comments like, yo, we can't go through this because if this comes here, our country will collapse. Our country is too small, we won't be able to deal with this. And the virus came into our country and we have dealt with it thus far. We have dealt with it so good. Like, our government has really been efficient, and I have gained like a new appreciation for where I am, because there are people in different countries who cannot say the same. So from step one, phase one, whatever you want to call it, from the time that these people came in and our government made the decision to carry them to Balandra, y'all, if it was not like that, you don't even want to know what would have happened. I've also learned, this one is a bit more on the negative side, but I have learned that people listen to just say that they listen to something and to just respond to it, and they don't listen to understand. And I have recognized this from the press conferences that the government has been having every so often. Y'all, people are not listening to understand. They are listening because they want to talk, and because they want probably likes on Facebook, and they want likes on the comments under these posts. And honestly, you all really need to listen and understand and then respond, as opposed to listen, respond, then try to understand. You're going about it the wrong way. Take it down a notch. Take it down a notch. If it is you have not learned anything, or you have not tried to do anything during this period that will be beneficial to even after this period, you have time. It could take a day, it could take a few hours out of your day. Try to learn something. Don't take this period for granted. Try to learn something, and when you learn it, apply it even after. The last thing, or the last point that I would like to make before I end this video is please note that in a nutshell, we are all equal. And yes, some people might have more money than some people might have more investments. It didn't only affect persons of the lower class. It didn't only affect persons who are of a certain religion. It didn't only affect persons of a certain complexion or race. So you are not better than anybody else, because if you were better, then you wouldn't have to stay home. You could go out and run your body all over the place and not give a. If you wasn't humble before, I hope this virus taught you that you ain't better than nobody. And if it is you have not learned anything as yet, it is not too late. Get started. So that's it for today's video. Thanks so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and of course check out Mariana. Her video will be in my description, and I will also place it in the card so you could go check her out, show her some support, and you know, you could just listen to some of the things that she has learned. Also in the comment section, let me know what have you learned during this lockdown period. Let me know in the comment section, and I will see you all in the next video. Later.
Manipulation. Ooh.